Oh my
What's up, buddy?
gosh, man. Oh, hey.
Quarter of the season down.
I know. Hey, real quick, I just gotta say this. Play a little Van Halen there. A little ode to Eddie Van Halen. So he passed away the other day.
Yep.
I mean, oh man, did you like Van Halen? Did
Yeah.
you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how do you not? What a stupid question, isn't it?
Absolutely.
What a
It's tough.
stupid question. I know. That's the dude was just a guitar. He's a guitar hero.
Yeah, no doubt.
The way that
Legend.
he could shred it is what he
Yes.
did. I mean, I didn't realize he actually played on Thriller as well. He played the guitar, like the lead guitar when Michael
Oh, yeah, I
Jackson
didn't know
did
that.
Thriller.
Nope,
No,
nope.
I didn't realize. I mean, it sounded like him, right? You know, but it didn't. Not until I heard it.
know,
I mean, it's
yeah.
really cool. So, yeah, so that's a miss, you know. But the music lives on forever, though, dude.
No doubt.
That's what it is. Hey, guys, we are back. You got Carl, you got Doug, you got Fire and Brimm Sports. Week 5 already, man. Can you believe
Quarter
that?
of the season
I
and
know,
the books.
I know.
Moving on.
It just absolutely, it sucks. It just goes too
you know
fast.
what though? We so many concerns. Were were we going to have football? And now
I
we're
know.
4 weeks in. We're playing. We've got
Yeah, I
fans
know.
in the stands
All right.
here and there. Some
There's issues going
just
on.
keep
We're still
going.
going to be fighting it, but you're just going to keep forging on through, right?
You
All
know
right,
it.
let's
You
do it.
know
All right.
it. So
Let's talk about that. But before we get to the quarter turn, let's talk about schedule or record. What we did here, man. I am happy with this. Finally, 1 week.
you got me.
I got me.
9-5-1. Nice week, Doug.
9-5-1. Yeah, I was happy with that one. Hey, dude.
Hey,
You know, Slouch at 8-6-1.
and we know we got to call out that Kool-Aid pick. That put a little sugar in the Kool-Aid, and the Kool-Aid pick. Look,
Finally.
this is the lock of the week. When Doug pulls out the Kool-Aid
The
pick, that's
Kool-Aid.
going to hit.
The Kool-Aid.
So you can count on that going on a run now.
Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to get everybody a little, like, insight what's going on here, okay? Because, yeah, to the Kool-Aid pick, I have put a lot of sugar into this Kool-Aid here.
Is this your pick
Okay.
this week already? Are you
This-
revealing the color of
I'm
your pick? You
revealing
taking
the
Redskins?
color only. The color only is what it is, okay? That is yet to be seen exactly where I pick it, but lots and lots of sugar from here on out.
That'll keep the pick
Kool-Aid.
when the pick's gonna be
Absolutely.
hot.
Oh,
It's gonna
absolutely.
be hot.
Oh, hey, I forgot this. Yeah, there you go. Take a little of that,
Good.
for doing the right thing. So, who else we got? Let's pull up.
Let's go to the Twitterverse, and you know what? It's
Absolutely.
pretty solid. So 8-6 seem to be the go. Alex came in at 9-5-1. So you and Alex were the
Oh,
top two.
Alex, nice job, man.
9-5-1.
Nice job.
So
Real
it was
nice job.
a lot of 500s. 8-6-1,
I know.
7-7-1.
I know. There were a ton of them.
You know, Brad's always solid.
I know.
These guys coming in, and then where'd Ping come in at? There he is.
It
6-8-1.
actually is what
So-
14-2 the week before.
Yeah, that was solid.
So,
and then you've got
right,
the
nice going,
YouTube,
everybody.
the YouTube verse.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. I mean, Lewis, you had a tough week.
I know.
It's a tough week. We've been there. We've been there. It's a tough week. But 500s across the board. And
I gotta laugh about Lewis. He's on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
He's going, man, how did I do that?
Right.
And everybody's trying to console him. Dude, everybody has those weeks.
We've been there.
You got those weeks. It's going to happen. Hey, just also want to say that, we get all kinds of people put in their picks,
yeah,
give
there's
us all
been more
kinds
and
of info.
more and more.
There's always folks, unfortunately, every once in a while you're going to miss a person, every so often.
You had to miss a guy that went 11-4.
I know.
We had a guy go 11-4 on a picks
I
on
know,
YouTube.
on YouTube. It was
And Doug
Sean
says,
Sean
who's
C.
this
man.
guy?
I
Who's this
know,
guy?
I know. So,
Nice job for your 11-4 week. Come back. We won't miss you.
It was, yeah, don't beat this guy like that, right?
That's good. That's good.
So, okay, quarter pole.
Quarter pole. Fourth
Quarter pole.
quarter
Can you
season
believe
down. I saw a meme.
Yeah,
It's
what's that?
we're in the fourth quarter of the year, October, November.
Yeah.
December. And as the NFL, I don't know if you saw this, the NFL.
No.
It said we're in the fourth quarter of 2020.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're playing the Falcons.
Well,
Fantastic.
yeah, my Falcons. Okay, well, I tell you what, I want to talk about the top 5 teams, but you brought it up.
Okay.
So I'm going to get right into it.
Let's jump on that.
Coaching Carousel, man, I mean,
Did he start that road when he went for it on fourth down against Kansas City up 3 score?
yeah,
I mean,
Then
in
he
the
went to
playoffs
a
last year?
fourth down. Remember that?
Yeah. What? In that early what?
That was,
And when he did that, because I want to remind, I picked the Texans to win that game, so
Yeah.
I was flying high at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one that picked this, and he does that, and his career was on its way out from that point on. He's done.
I gave him a pass this year because the 3 teams he started with. Yeah. They started with the Chiefs, then with the Ravens, and the
Every
Steelers.
week, Houston's top 5 team. Houston's a top 5 team. Houston's a top 5 team. Every week. No, they're off my board now. They're off my board.
They had the Vikings last week. That should have been their game that they come back and just, get on the track. I don't blame them.
Now, how could you imagine? Like, I know you've been riding this guy for a while, Quinn.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that what is he going through on a like how many games
I know.
Can you blow big leads in the fourth quarter?
I know.
He's got to be himself. He's got to just come to me like, I'm good. I'm done. Just fire me.
You know what? The last thing you want to do is put up with folks like me out there just banging on you constantly, right? Because it's just
so bad.
I'm enjoying it, though.
So bad. Right? Don't fire him now. I want to keep him.
I know. Just keep him out there.
We don't even need to have this conversation. I'm over it. I mean, what do you want?
It's a bye week. Get rid of him now. This is time to do it. Zimmer, I'm on Zimmer because
it's so bad.
He's doing the least with the most. He's got a great team up there. I mean, he's got the building blocks of a great team.
You picked them to win the division.
I know. I wanted that because I'm mad. Adam Gase, I just put him out there. You know what? He's got a grease fire. All he could do is carry the fire extinguisher around. Bad. I mean, that's just an absolute grease fire.
I feel bad for New York football fans right now.
I know. They've got, between injuries and all that. I mean, it just, man.
I don't feel bad.
What a bummer. So, who are the top 5 teams, man?
I like it.
Who are the top 5 teams?
Man, I tell you, so I don't think you can knock. The Chiefs are clearly the best, right?
Yeah,
until somebody takes care of business, they're the best. The pack, right? Aaron Rodgers is just unconscious. He did that without Devontae Adams.
Remember when the season started, when we had our predictions and I said, Rodgers, he'd be willing to fold the
tents thought he was going down for Jordan Love, yeah.
You know what? If he sprains his ankle, he's going to say, "Okay, go ahead, bring the kid in." No. He's doing just the opposite. Yeah. He's going, "You're going to have to put me in the ground before I'm getting out of there."
Right?
He is actually he's PO'd. I don't remember the old Robert Conrad. He used to have the Energizer commercial, and he had the battery on his shoulder. Go, knock it off. Try to knock it off. You try to knock it off. That's exactly what he's doing. It's just setting it up. So you got the Packers and the Chiefs. I think they're the 2.
Then Seattle.
Seattle,
Wilson
got to do that.
Don't
throw the Ravens out.
No, absolutely not. So then you got the Ravens in there too. So then after that, so you're talking AFC, right? Chiefs. Oh no, Seahawks and the Pack, Chiefs and the Ravens. Those are our top 4, but I think Pittsburgh is up there too in top 5. I think Pittsburgh's
Pittsburgh.
On
I think
roll.
The Bills.
The Bills.
I like the Bills.
Bills Mafia. Hashtag Bills
Mafia. Bills Mafia. They look good. They have this moxie about them. They have this kind of swagger. I love that.
And then of course my Super Bowl pick for the NFC that I have not wavered from at any point. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You know what? This is good for them in the sense that nobody else has really taken over that division. The Saints are 2-2.
Saints are not going to be there.
They're learning how to win with Tom Brady. Yeah. And that's kind of scary because
showing them the ropes.
He's showing them the ropes. That's exactly right. He's showing them what it takes to be a winner, right? And so they've got a little bit of that, going looking ahead. They got Tom Brady. Okay, what about the divisions? We're talking about the teams.
In the East, I still think the Bills and the Pats are going to be a battle, right? They're going to be a battle. I still think that the Patriots are going to win the division. I shouldn't say that.
What are you nuts?
I'm sorry. Hashtag Bills Mafia. The Bills have got this.
The Bills have got it, man. They're what 4-0.
Right.
They've got that division. It's their division to lose.
And then
is what that is. And
the North.
The North.
Look, that's between 2 teams. There's no reason to even discuss.
You can't even say the Browns. You just cannot say the Browns.
Between the Ravens and the Steelers. Those are the only 2 teams worth
anything. You can't
do it, can you? I talk about Joe Burrow. I'll talk about Joe Burrow. I'll talk about the Houday Bengals.
It's the Ravens, it's the Steelers, and the Browns.
No, it's...
the AFC South, you got the Colts. You got the Colts and Titans.
Yes.
And then the West.
Right, the Colts and the Titans, because I'm not a believer in the Titans. And
I'm not either. I think they're fake. I think they're a Hollywood set. They're only like this wide. They look good from the outside, but there's only about this wide.
Yeah, we'll see. It's an interesting division, right? And the Chiefs got the West.
The Chiefs got the West, and nobody else. All the other teams are not going to make the playoffs. What about then you go to like the NFC?
The Packers have the NFC, basically
the
like
North.
the Chiefs. Yeah, the North.
Absolutely.
Like there's no other.
After
The
there's
Bears
no
aren't.
other
The Bears aren't in
competition.
competition for that.
We said the AFC South. You mentioned your Bucks. Okay.
The Saints. I don't think the Saints are going to give them a run. So I really think the Pack and the Bucks, and then the Seahawks in the West. I mean,
Okay, Seahawks in the West. Now, what do we do with NFC East?
That's not that counts. I mean, because that was garbage last year. It's still this year. 500 is going to get you in.
My favorite is the NFC least.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
1-2-1.
So-
And the Eagles are winning that division at 1-2-1, dude. I mean, seriously. Actually, you know what this is good for? If you're Mike McCarthy, you're going, oh my gosh, because you know he's getting railed on down in Dallas.
I can't
but
even.
They're not out of it.
You know, you talked about the coaching carousel. Back to that with McCarthy.
know.
They're not out of it.
But
They are losing games in like a whole new style.
I know.
Like
I know.
How are you? How did you?
kind of like the Bucks learning to win with Brady.
What's Jones doing up there? He's got to be just.
He's got to be going nuts. He's got to be absolutely going nuts. I mean, you know what? In that stadium, there's only one fan that counts. Whether it's filled up or not, there is one, fan that counts. And that is the dude that, owns the whole thing. And so he's got to be going nuts. But they're 1-3. They're not out of it.
They're not.
I mean, that's the thing.
Who are the Cowboys?
Thing.
They are the. There's just some teams that I can't get past that. That's the Browns and the Cowboys.
I know.
I
You
don't
just
know.
Can't say it. It just hurts to say the Browns, doesn't it?
I won't say it again. They're on my. I mean, look, that was a big win for them.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. That was a good win.
Okay, so
job,
I tell you what, we're talking about the Browns. Maybe that's the perfect time to go to the brown bag.
Let's go. Brown bag
let's do
time.
it.
Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
what a segue.
Who's the
huh?
brown bag?
Who's the brown bag? Well, I tell you what, I'll start out. Okay, I know it sounds really bad because I'm just banging on them. They shouldn't have lost to the Vikings. That was their win game right there. They
0-4, you just fired your coach. I give you that. That's a great bet. They're the brown bag.
That is the brown bag. That's it. So I know I'm banging on them, but they shouldn't have lost to the Vikings, man.
And I was tossed up. I was going to go with you and go Houston too, but I'm like, there's another team that was worthy of a brown bag. Besides of my permanent brown bag that's still
The Browns.
I don't even care. How did you almost lose that game, Cleveland?
They tried.
They certainly did. And that's Cleveland. That's the Browns.
That's Cleveland, okay.
But my brown bag is going to be the Cowboys. Like,
Cowboys.
Come on. You don't lose to the Browns.
Same thing.
That's terrible.
Just completely
1-3, blowing games.
Once again, doing the least with the most. They have the best team in that division.
I just think they're really in the division, if you want to put it that way.
It is. No,
because I just think they're
in
just
that
an
division.
overrated
Look at that
football
division.
team to begin with.
It is. So, all right, what do you say?
Hey, it is time to do some handicapping because, Doug,
Remember, what do you say?
this is a serious handicapping show. And we're here to make some picks and have some fun.
Dude, let's do it. Okay. We do have a bye week, our first bye week, so the Lions.
Thank
Just
goodness.
fired Patricia. This is the chance. And then the Packers.
Man.
Okay, so we got the
Packers
first
are just
one.
sitting back going,
This
yeah,
is great.
feet
You
up,
just
let's go,
ahead.
let's
That's
keep
right.
rolling.
This is good.
Packers
Okay,
looks really good.
so Thursday night,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually looking forward to this game. This can be an interesting game.
You're looking forward
Buccaneers.
to watching the Bears?
Buccaneers go to Chicago. Bucks by 3.5. I don't think that's enough.
It's going to be a rowdy crowd up there.
I don't think that's enough. I mean, which tells me one thing, or tells you one thing. Here's what I'm going for. This is Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He is
My Super Bowl Bucks.
the Super Bowl Bucks. He's got the whole Thursday night onto him. He's getting the rust off still because I don't think he's been that great in totality.
That wasn't the Kool-Aid.
That wasn't the Kool-Aid picks. I know you are really.
I'm anxious to see that Kool-Aid
You're really
pick.
curious about that,
Let's
right?
go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We got the Bengals. Joe Burrow, man. Well, I mean, you got to give the kid credit.
I like the way that he's handling himself, even
Absolutely.
with the media.
Absolutely.
Just his demeanor.
Yeah.
He's very professional,
Yeah.
and he's got something.
And they finally
got
get a
something.
running game from last week. Actually,
Did
they had a running game. So, this is tough. This is much.
I'm not going 12.5 points. I'm going Houday.
You know what?
I'm going Houday. And look, you can lose that game.
Dude, I got to go with you.
34-24.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but that 12.5 and the way Burrow's playing.
Yeah, I think you can make a game of it.
There could be points in garbage time,
Yep.
is what I'm saying. I think that they'll try to, because you play them,
Right.
play all the way to the end. So I think there could be garbage time. This Battle of Pennsylvania. You got the Eagles going to Pittsburgh.
I gotta tell you.
Pittsburgh by 7. The Eagles, I'm telling you what.
Look, the 49ers showed up. They were who I thought they were going to be sooner last week. The injuries have maybe finally caught up to them a little bit. But that was a big win for Philadelphia.
It was a big win.
And I'm big on the Steelers, but there's something about this game that I think Philly's going to be in this game. I really do.
You
I
can
think,
go with it. I'll go with the. I'll go
we
with
gotta
the.
pick some different.
I'll go with the west side of Pennsylvania, and you go to the east side of Pennsylvania.
I'm right, and I'll tell you why.
Hey, anybody taking notes of this? Hey, this is recorded.
Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is going to have a big game. I saw some things against San Francisco. The Eagles feel like they're putting it together a little bit. That was a big win. This is not going to be a blowout. This is not going to be a two-score Pittsburgh victory. And the Eagles, this is one of those games, I think the Eagles are going to have the ball in the fourth quarter with a chance to win the game.
I am worried about the 7. That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points. It's basically, it's one of those big rivalries, is what it is.
It's a good game.
Okay.
Off the board, excited to see it too.
Unfortunately, we're not exactly certain what's going on yet with the Titans. I mean,
so look, we'll just call this out right now. We got 2 games that currently are off the board with no lines. We're not going to pick those games.
Nope.
We're just going to do our numbers based on if they end up playing and they come out with a line.
Yeah,
we might throw them out on Twitter, but our records,
on Twitter or something like that, right?
We'll go.
This will be a fun game. Whenever they play this game, the Bills or the Titans that's going to be a fun game. Love the Bills. I want to see the Titans are real. Yeah. And we just don't know that.
It's going to be a good game. Yeah,
it's going to be a good game. Okay, Arizona flies across the country to play the Grease Fire Jets.
Really though,
flightless Jets, and birds. They took a little. They've been knocked out of the sky a little bit the past couple weeks.
Because we crunch a lot of numbers, we spend a lot of time in the war room. I talk about this too. You do your war. I'm in mine. I'm in my bunker, and I'm analyzing this game. I'm just trying to figure out
crunching how can all the Jets, data.
Yeah, how can the Jets be this bad? And
well, they are.
There's something about it. You say they are. I say give me the 7.
Well, remember. It's Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, that's what I'm... Joe Flacco. And Joe Flacco's coming in.
Darnold's got a shoulder injury.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was what tipped me over. Joe Flacco. I've gone over so much data. It was Joe Flacco. His experience is going to keep them in the game and bring this... He's the fire extinguisher, Doug.
You know what? He's the fire extinguisher. They did bring in the fire extinguisher.
That's going to be his new nickname next week.
That's good.
Next week, that'll be his new nickname.
I'm going to go with you on that. I'm not sure... I think that Joe Flacco, they're not going to get blown out. I don't see them getting blown out. They're not going to be throwing interceptions. They're not going to be doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The Rams visit Washington. Rams by 7.5.
Quarterback change there, too.
Quarterback change. Kyle Allen comes in from Carolina. He's going to be playing. They sit Haskins.
I think Washington is just a mess in that division, and I'm going to go with the Rams to just go ahead and win this by a couple of scores. I don't generally like that, but I'm going to do it.
I'm going to go with you, too. I'm going to go with the Rams. I like the Rams. I like the look of them this year. It looks like they're getting their swagger back after a bad last year. Here's a big game.
I'm going to tell you, this game, Falcons are going to lead 28-3 in the fourth quarter.
And blow it.
Final's going to be 31-28 Carolina.
Oh, goodness.
Carolina's pretty rough, but that Falcons are...
You know what? I got to go with you, too.
Look at the Falcons -1.5. Their offense has been there. Like, there's no reason not to take Atlanta in this football game. There's no reason not to take Atlanta in this football game besides the fact that it's Dan Quinn in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's right.
Really. Matt Ryan has been put... they're playing... Their offense is clicking.
Do you think Vegas...
And they don't have... Look,
Dan Quinn?
This was a tough one for me.
I don't know.
But I'm going to stick with Carolina.
I just can't. I've been banging on them so much. Okay. Jaguars visit the Texans. Texans by 6.5.
I don't even know what to talk about. Just the fact that I don't believe in Jacksonville. This is going to show what a coaching change can do in a week.
Here you go. You said, I'm going to do something really freaking weird here. Okay? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually take this one off of the brown bag. It was on the brown bag. It's recorded. I'm going to go with my Kool-Aid pick is the Texans. Remember I said they should have had that game last week against the Vikings?
Okay.
They have it this week against the Jaguars. They more than cover that 6.5. They're going to have this energy that they didn't have before. And it's going to be the Texans, man. Here it is.
Kool-Aid pick.
Yep, right there, the Texans. So let me get the Texans right there. There you go. That's Kool-Aid pick, man.
Take a drink of the Kool-Aid pick.
Isn't that something else?
Let's go.
Love that sugar.
All right. There we go.
Take it
All
off
right.
the board.
Let's go. Kool-Aid
That's
pick.
a new one.
There's your lock.
That's a
The
lock right
Brimmer
there.
lock of the week right
That's
there.
it.
Kool-Aid
All right.
pick. All right.
Now here's what it should be locked up. Should be the Raiders. I mean, they just absolutely just. Oh my gosh. This is it. It's the beginning of the end for them. I mean, the 13.5.
It's too many. If anybody can do it, it's the Chiefs, but I think that Oakland's
It's the
got enough
Chiefs.
weapons that this could just be one of those games that's
the
like
Chiefs-
38-34. I mean,
The Raiders'
It's gonna be a
defense is such a sieve. I mean,
will
especially
the Chiefs
secondary.
will the Chiefs keep the Raiders out of the end zone? Will the Chiefs be able to slow them down? I mean, there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game, I think.
They will. They will. I'm sorry. I love my Raiders, but I've got no faith in the team right now.
All right.
I just, in total.
I feel
Okay.
you.
Dolphins visit the 49ers. Dolphins, they're still playing Fitzpatrick. They're not playing Tua yet, which is interesting. These guys coming off a bad. You know what?
In trouble.
I'm with
I
you.
think they're in trouble.
I'm with you. These guys don't quit. They, there are so many times during the season so far, the first 4 games, I'm thinking, okay, that's it. Miami's gone. They're toast. They don't quit. That team, which is Brian Flores. That's head coaching.
All right.
That's it.
I
What?
like it.
What? What are you laughing about?
I think the Dolphins are so bad. I know I picked them, but I'm not I don't have this glorified
You know what?
the Dolphins. They try so hard. A for effort. Here's the trophy. Here's your best. Good job, Brian Flores. Oh my God.
Here's what it comes down to. It comes down to this. We were both above 500 last week,
Yeah, we
right?
were, yeah.
And we're getting cocky. Is what
Yeah,
it is.
this is good.
We're
This
getting
is a good
stupid
battle.
cocky.
This
That's
is a
right.
battle. This is a battle.
I mean, this is our time to be stupid.
Right. I don't think we have very many different so far. 2 games
Not
different.
really.
What's
Not really.
going on?
All right.
Because we don't know who the other's picking until we
Okay,
bring
now
it to
let's
the
see
game.
if we're different in this one.
This
The
game.
Colts. Don't you want to analyze
Phillip
it?
Rivers. Phillip Rivers is my guy. Phillip Rivers. Look, he's got it. This can be his 10th kid, Baker Mayfield.
This is a
and
tough
that game's
game.
over. It's really
There's no
tough
Nick
for
Chubb.
Cleveland.
No Nick Chubb, which is a big loss for the Browns. Jonathan Taylor did not have a very good game for the Colts last week.
They won. They beat the Bears.
I shouldn't do this. I should not do this.
Not if you're trying to beat me.
I mean,
It's all right. It's okay. But if you want to, that's the game you want to go with. Put it on the Browns.
dude, that's good. All right, the Giants go to the
How
Cowboys.
do you pick this game? The Cowboys are so
9.5.
bad.
I know. But the Giants, come on, no. Oh, I got to go to the Cowboys. I don't know why. It's about as stupid as it can get here. 9.5. That's the problem.
I'm gonna
And then we were 7.
4 and 4. What we got? Only
Yeah.
9 games this week. 13 games this week.
Okay, I'm still laughing about that.
I'm gonna go 4 and 9 this week. The way this is going. All right, game off the board.
Game
I'm gonna
off the
skip
board.
that.
It's still a big. I don't even know. Would Cam even be playing? I'm not sure about
Yeah.
that. You had what's his name? The kid's the nephew was playing Ripien. Brett Ripien was playing for the Broncos last week. I'm not sure if he's in. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird one right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off the board.
All right. Okay. This
I love
would be a
them.
nice looking game.
I just say, just keep taking them.
This would be a nice looking game.
Taking them.
The Vikings fly out to Seattle. 7 points is a lot.
Just
But
keep
you know
taking
what?
them. You know what though? I say that about the Chiefs. I've said keep taking the Chiefs. This is where I made a mistake. I said just keep taking them until they lose. Don't overthink it. But
I almost want to take that
Yeah.
off the board and put the Vikings out.
you're more than that's probably a good idea.
I
I mean, if you were in your if you couldn't decide in the war room, like you're just gonna I'm gonna make my pick out there live on the show. If that's how you did it, I'm just gonna make it. My gut instinct is
Go ahead.
I will allow you to remove it from the board and replace it with
What do you think
Vikings.
out there? Should I be allowed to remove it from the board? The thing is that the Seahawks are not blowing teams out, but they're traveling.
I do like Cook too. I do like.
They are. I know you're trying to come on. You took me there. Okay, I'm going to stick with the Seahawks. I'm sticking with the Seahawks. Okay,
Man.
I'm looking forward to this game. If one reason, just see Justin Herbert. I want to see him live.
And you're saying that game might be played up in Indianapolis, right?
It could be played in Indianapolis because there's a hurricane coming up through New Orleans, so they said they may move it up to the next dome, which Indianapolis.
So
wherever the
Saints
plate
won by 2
is,
scores. Saints won by 2 scores.
Saints are 2-2.
Is Eckler on that board? Is he playing?
No, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Eckler's out.
Yeah.
He's hurt. So that means 8. You don't have Michael Thomas. I'm not sure about Michael Thomas. That is, I'm not sure if he's back or not. So, geez, this is a tough one, isn't it? Okay, I'll take.
I mean, I'm not beating
first.
myself up over this game because I mean the numbers I got say the Saints can cover this 8. I just don't like the Saints.
These guys had the Buccaneers in the ground last week. They let them come back. The Buccaneers, I think they won by more than 8.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even after that comeback.
30-31, yeah.
32. Okay, but it's right. It's 7.
Was their only push. Can they do it? That's too much thinking for this game.
Oh my goodness!
It's too much thinking for this
Okay,
game.
I'm gonna go. I'm with
Saints.
you. I'm gonna go Saints as well.
Wow.
Jeez, that's way too much thinking.
Yeah, that was way too much thinking for that game.
Way too much thinking. All right,
So we don't have a lot of games different.
No, we don't.
We've got 1, which I'm going to win that one. 2, you might win this one. I'm definitely winning that one. 3-1.
This
This
is a weird one, man. This really is weird because I'm not getting a vibe.
It's the start. We got a quarter of the season in.
I know.
Start it.
I'm not getting that vibe.
quarter.
Like, it's just a weird one. It's the way everything's lining up here all of a
You're
sudden.
probably going to go like
I picked the Bengals.
11-2. You're right.
I made them the Kool-Aid pick. I mean, come on.
You're locked in.
I know.
Hey,
this is
look,
nuts.
we already did the research. We already know
both
that.
picked the Dolphins. I mean, come on.
Hey, anything can happen in 2020. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a good week. I think it is going to be a good week. We're going to hit double-digit wins.
I've
got it.
I'm all game.
Got it. So,
Dude.
Great job.
Another good job. This was fun. So here's what we do. As usual, get out there on YouTube, get on Twitter, get on Facebook. Keep giving us your comments, your picks.
Play along. We won't forget you if you go 11-4. We will acknowledge your mastery of the handicapping skill.
Absolutely.
In the NFL.
And if we do miss it, blame it on me, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
This point to this guy right here. Hey, now this is a really fun time.
Let's get him. Let's go.
Again, everybody, look forward to all your comments and that. Have a great week. Week 5 on the board, man.
Let's
Pick
do it.
4 is loaded. All right.
All right,
Hey, everybody. See ya.
All right, guys.
Bye.